Alright guys, what's up? And welcome back to what could be, potentially, possibly, just maybe, might be the series finales to Killer Frequency. As you might be able to tell, this is a little bit of a different format. I am actually uploading this as a YouTube recording instead of like your usual Twitch stream. I'm just testing the waters, seeing how I like it, uploading it as a YouTube video versus as a VOD. Just testing the waters out, so feel free to let me know if you want more of this in the comments below. Um, yeah, I do not know what to expect in the remainder of this game. We made a lot of progress. In the last video, a whole lot of shit was uncovered about Clint or Clive. I think it's Clint, the janitor. Thought he was a bad guy. Turns out he was hired to kind of cover up the murder of George or whoever, and then was subsequently killed for trying to protect the next victims. And then turns out Dawn is more than likely is the whistling man. It's still have a lot of question as to why she's doing this. I have my theories. Potentially could be the person that did drive that person to kill himself all that years ago, or it could be just connected to that person looking for answers. I'm still not sure. But yeah, hopefully I'll get some more answers in this video today. So let's get into it. Also, as of me recording this right now, this is the day before the playoffs and stuff. So we'll see who goes to the Super Bowl. My predictions is I have the Chiefs winning by referee, and I have the Eagles winning, probably in a close match against the Commanders. So Editor Donnie, please let me know I'm right. Please tell me I'm actually wrong about the first game. But yeah, we'll see. This is the longest loading screen ever.
Really?
Oh, never mind.
I never really spoke to him before.
Oh.
A war medic.
Wait.
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks.
Who the hell is this calling me at? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your
Why
help.
is it starting me from back here?
Forrest? If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until goddamn.
Alright, I'm just gonna speed run this stuff real
like
quick. I
everybody
already
else.
know not to be scared.
Meanwhile,
Okay, I'm back to where I left off last time. I really don't know what made me replay that last segment again, but okay. So Peggy had told me this is my last break before the end of the day, I guess. So
Let's roll.
Let's go.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too.
Okay.
Welcome back to 189.16.
The Scream.
I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, it's me, Roller Ricky.
Roller
Hey, Maxie, how are you
Ricky!
too?
Good to hear from you again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man. Thanks to you.
Man,
You're like our
love
guardian
Roller Ricky.
angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little white wing halo number? Maybe something for the K-Fam Halloween party.
I have no idea.
All right, everyone, let's calm down. Ricky, I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Really?
Oh? What's that?
You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Jeez.
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
Runner
All right,
Ricky.
And what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
What?
What? You knew George?
Yeah, but not long. We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there.
What do you mean turn?
Man, I remember George and his girl there. There was a whole lot of love, man. I could see it, you know?
What was her name?
Ricky, please. What was her name?
I never got her name, man. He just called her Bean.
Bean.
I didn't really know her before or see her after that.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
I should have asked a different question about her. But he
Just
doesn't
having a
seem
good
to know too
time.
much about her.
And then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw a goddamn whistling man in the trees.
What?
And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me.
No, don't say that, Ricky. It wasn't your fault.
Ricky, it wasn't your fault.
I can never blame you, Ricky.
You're not a bad person.
No, you're Roller
I know
Ricky.
that now, man. It took a long time to learn, but yeah, just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines. Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
Night, Ricky.
Goodbye, Roller Ricky. God, that man has blush.
All right, folks. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious bean, please call us.
Please don't call
If
her
she
that.
was George's girlfriend back then,
Don't call her Mysterious Bean.
she's probably in her mid to late 30s now.
Mhm.
Huh. Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What?
What's up, Peggy?
What?
Peggy?
Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this.
Okay. Who's this mysterious person calling me?
You're gonna love this next track.
Who's calling?
I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
If it's not Roller Ricky, I don't really care. I'm just gonna say that.
Hello?
Forrest,
Leslie.
I'm glad I got back through to you.
The
Sounds
officer!
Like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us.
Oh my
It's so
goodness.
good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back
Okay.
into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
Okay, I want to be clear that 2 of those murders are not on my hands, so you better not come arrest me for some bullshit.
Ever since you found Sheriff Matthews, it's only gotten worse. It's been a long night.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer
Again,
now.
those murders are not on my hands.
Glad I got through to you. I wanted to let you all know what's going on. I made it to Henderson. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines, and they had no idea what was happening. After I told them, well, their sheriff sent a goddamn squad back with me to stop this.
That's
Okay.
great news. That's crazy about
I'm
the
gonna need a
phone
couple
lines.
units outside this
think the
radio
whistling man
station,
cut them?
because I don't
I'm
trust
guessing
this.
so. I don't know how the whistling man did it. But
Whistling
that doesn't
woman.
matter right now.
Okay.
Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help.
What?
I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the whistling man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
Okay. What do you need?
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The whistling man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And
Okay.
while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, We'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my best. I feel like she's gonna pull like a big brain move and reverse it on us and have the cops go into a trap. That's my prediction.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime.
Okay.
Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go.
Okay, so I gotta stall
Hopefully
her.
the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
I hope you're right.
I hope you're right. The sooner this is over, the better.
Yeah.
I am right. Trust me.
Okay.
Anyway, we should get you back on air. Taking callers is the only way to see this through. Time to turn the music off.
Okay, we just got done
Bringing
chatting.
you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller.
I shouldn't have said that.
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges.
Hey,
I'm here
John.
with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John, is he going to be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Nice,
Thank you
nice.
so much. If you hadn't been there, then
You're welcome, Bobby. I mean,
God,
Casey.
I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
The one, the only.
The one and only.
Jason!
I hope you're feeling better.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know, I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off.
Yeah,
So,
the fentanyl. Yeah.
I might feel even better than either of you. Oh.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you.
Why?
I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yep.
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
Well, I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but
So
This
this is
call
the guy
came
you said he
after.
was on the football team
Hey,
with.
guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
What?
sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason. Where was I?
Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone.
So this was a prank?
Started an almighty panic. Those screams.
What?
That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream,
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean. Oh yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What? What happened?
What?
Are we still on air?
What the fuck?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, oh, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago, in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack,
What?
broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
Oh, No, no. No, I don't want to go back to the fucking basement. Why? Of all the places, why the fucking basement? Okay, fuck it. I'm taking the coffee mug with me. And the salt. Okay. This is so fucked. Wait, if she cut the power, that means she's probably in here. Why are you not raising that as a question? As a possibility? Why aren't you coming with me? I could use some backup. Check right, check left. There's power in here. Why is the power out? That water scared me. The water scared me. Who's taking a fucking shit in here? I think she said it was in here. Who wants salt? Okay. Is there a
The far back corner. Why is this station so big?
There's another pause break. Let myself know I'm brave. I can do this. I can do this. Is there a shortcut I can take? Dark corner. Shortcut? No. Of course not. Of course there's no shortcut. Hey, if you jump out at me, you're getting the salt. Alright?
That must be it.
Push.
Boom! We've got power.
Who wants salt? You gotta be fucking kidding me. You. Of course. Of course you're in here. Oh God, why? Why me? Woe is me. Well, it's been nice knowing y'all. I'm probably gonna get my booty shanked right now.
The Whistling Man. I need to warn Peggy.
I need to find the intercom. Isn't there an intercom back here? No. Fuck. I'm an assassin. They can't see me. They can't hear me. I'm the shadow. They are fucking in this room. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Okay. I really don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. They sound like they're in the other room right now. They probably already know I'm down here and that this is my only exit. My best bet right now is to walk out, salt them in the face, even though they're wearing a mask, salt to the face, book it upstairs. I don't know what else I could do. I don't know what else I can do right now. I am legit scared shitless. This is probably where I die. But, it's been a good ride. Here we go. I'm stand up for this like a man. What's up, bitch? Oh. Oh. What the fuck? Radio. Or do this.
Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy? I need to get back upstairs.
Fuck. Okay. I can do this. Salt. I have the salt. Whistling man, you're no match for my salt. Get salt. Ah! 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 Ooh! Ooh! Fuck my... Fuck. Why are you doing this to me? I'm running. Fine, you can have that area. I don't want it. I didn't like being down there anyway. Joke's on you. Blow the screen. Stop it. Anyone jump up the restroom, you get assault. Peggy?
Oh, no.
Peggy? Peggy?
Peggy! Where'd you go?
Ah! Hello?
No way. This can't be happening.
Hey! That's my couch! What? Okay. Hey,
A call.
Okay, I don't know how to do this. You didn't... I wasn't trained for this. I was trained on the other side. Can we switch spots? I'm more comfortable over there.
Did Dawn press the Peggy button? Did she want me to hit it on my end?
Where's Peggy?
Where's Peggy, Dawn?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well, I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one
Peggy?
who started it all. Oh, let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch!
Teddy?
Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
Wait.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy.
Wait. What? So... Is this Peggy in front of me?
Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world...
Wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy.
Peggy?
And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Wait, then... Who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallons Creek to my boy,
Henry?
Henry Barrow.
Henry?
I'm sorry.
Okay, so this is not Peggy.
This is a lot
Where's
to
Peggy
take in.
then?
You've got no idea.
So this is her son?
You're the true Whistler.
Or something?
Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly. And that's how you escaped the secret archives in the newspaper office.
That makes sense.
Don't think I've forgotten about that, Forrest. Locking my sweet boy away like an animal.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie?
Marie.
Marie
So-
Campbell?
So I knew she had some
George's
connection.
old girl. Oh. Well, it sure
What?
has
Damn.
God.
That sounded like a bitch slap. Where's this going?
Where are you going with all of this?
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me. You...
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
I'll do it.
Okay, Marie.
Let's cooperate right now.
Good.
We're gonna cooperate.
Let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
Damn, she is just beating him senseless.
I said you speak when you're spoken to.
It's not a hard rule to follow, Teddy.
Now,
Come on.
I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago.
Yeah, so that should cut me a bone, right?
You to interview us.
I can do that.
Interview you. All right, I can do that.
I can send the
Thank you.
police after
I
her,
want you to help
and then I can
Teddy
deal with
tell
him.
the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek,
You're on the Air
and
Force.
if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
How would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Be honest. I can tell her to hit him. Be honest.
Teddy, be honest with me or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. What the hell?
Bro, just cooperate.
God damn it. Okay. Our
I should've told her to
13
hit him.
party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
Whistling night, right?
I understand that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just the night that Mooney went missing. But Whistling Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Oh my
Keep
god.
talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know? Because I'm a decent man.
Okay,
Is
shut
that
up.
so?
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there. Bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the whistling man. Screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
No. Ricky didn't know.
No, Marie, you're wrong. Ricky didn't know.
What?
Did you miss that part of the broadcast? I spoke to him earlier. He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If he told him, he would have given everything away.
But he... well... It doesn't matter. He didn't run his mouth enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
He
It
didn't
was
know.
just a stupid prank.
Ricky didn't know. He didn't know till later. Just a prank?
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on. Oh,
Damn, that was a wet one.
damn it.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie.
That was a cold line, I'll give her that.
We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Okay, you're not helping your case for us.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods.
I need to figure out where they
I ended up
are.
near the bottom of Whistling Point.
So
When
the
I
police
noticed
can
George
pick up.
wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up
Try
on
to
me,
keep
but
them talking.
the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I can stall for time here.
Who was it?
Who was it, Marie? Who was the Whistling Man?
I suddenly recognized
Chuck.
it was Chuck.
That's why she went after him.
Brody.
Chuck Brody.
It was the Whistling Man. Laughing away. But then he stops. And he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean,
Teddy.
it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Why'd he fall?
Why'd he fall, Teddy?
He just...
You pushed him.
What?
You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just chased him up there, and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized.
Oof.
You bitch.
Shut up, Teddy. I'm trying to save your life.
No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
I gotta keep them talking. Then why
She's
the
lying.
cover?
Why the cover-up?
My future was at stake.
I gotta keep them talking.
Nash, you know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger
No,
things.
no, there's no us. Don't rope me in with you, bro.
This town, Forrest. And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened.
This should be on air.
But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid
I
joke.
don't have any other buttons
gone
to make sure
wrong.
it's on it. It is on it.
So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
That's
George
too
was
hard.
a blip?
No, he wasn't a blip.
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
You never found his body, Marie?
I looked all night. Jogger found him the next morning, washed up on the river. Instead of telling the truth, she lied. She said she found him in the reservoir.
Our jazz runner, Sandra Sharp. Guess we'll never learn why she lied now.
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
Fake report? I only heard the tapes.
you'd be disgusted by it.
For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
Even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. We'll take care of Maurice Russell later.
When will the killing end?
When will the killing end, Marie?
End? When does it end?
You can't kill the world. This has to stop sometime.
It has to. Never should have started. He shouldn't have pushed my George off a cliff. He should have been punished. He's coming to a stop.
No, don't do it, please.
At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined your football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
Shot the winning throw.
You're at the football field.
Jesus Christ! Forrest, you idiot! We're in the gym at Gallows Creek High!
Oh, you're talking about football!
Not to do that.
Wait!
Oh, well, he's dead.
He's dead too now, isn't he?
He is. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So,
Marie? Where? Oh my god.
Peggy!
Teddy!
Peggy, it's been so long since I've seen your face.
Peggy knows?
I worried you wouldn't come. And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
What?
Will someone please explain to me what's happening?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. You remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And
Well, that could have been
you
useful
walked
information.
in. You found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
I just... What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared. I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
What?
You mean Peggy, don't you, Marie?
Someone has to pay for what they did.
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Is there any way I can prove Peggy didn't forget Marie?
I don't know. Hey, Happy birthday, sis! Happy birthday, sis! Wait,
It hurt to be forgotten.
wait,
I never forgot you.
wait, no, wait,
Well, no one's gonna forget
no,
now.
wait! She has a birthday card! What?
Peggy! No!
There was no way for me to say she... There was no blinking lights for me to interact with. get out? How do I get out?
Henry, you don't have
Oh,
to do this.
uh,
There's still time to make the right decision.
Henry, please.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Oh,
No! Henry! Get out of there!
what'd I do?
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest.
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She.
Oh my
Oh my god.
Peggy, where's Marie?
Gone. Bolted right as we got here. Police are right on her heels. Won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
In the dead of night, I can hear you calling for me, and there's nowhere to run.
Officer Officer Trout, come in. One suspect is in custody. We trailed the other suspect into the nearby woods.
And you won't let me go. Oh no. Here in the darkness, I've got this feeling. It's growing stronger inside of me. It's a killer frequency. I can feel my heartbeat, and it's bursting out of my chest. But the radio's on, and it's playing the song we love best. I can feel that
What? I thought this was the end credit. What? I'm still mad though. Open the door to skip the epilogue and credits. I'm very upset with that ending. First off, how was I supposed to know that they were in the gym? I don't remember seeing any knowledge of them being like a basketball couple because we were talking about football, and she said throw the game-winning shot, which I'm like could be the gym, but why would that make sense if they're football players? I don't know. That whole part was. I'll take blame for that. I didn't really care for Teddy anyway. Teddy was annoying, but with Peggy, I didn't see any option to push a button to say, hey, she has your birthday card. She didn't forget. The game screwed me there, unless I was blind. Editor Donnie, you can let me know if I was blind in that case. But wow, that was a twist. I had a feeling that the Whistling Man had to either be somebody that was still trying to cover it up or somebody that was connected with George. I was thinking maybe like a mother or a sister, but when they said like he had a girlfriend, I'm like, there's a chance that it was her. I had a feeling that the minute they mentioned a girlfriend, it had to be possibly her. And it makes sense that there was two Whistling Men with how she was able to teleport from like different spots of the town. But I reject the Peggy death. I reject it. That's really upsetting. But yeah, that's the finale to Killer Frequency. It's a little bittersweet, I have to say. I almost kind of want to replay that ending part to do Peggy some justice. But yeah, I want to say thanks for watching, and let me know if y'all like this format down below. I'm still working on having some kind of like intro for the YouTube. I don't really know. Still working on that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.